starting to fall in love with my husband, and I don't know how to deal with it. We got married for a green card. I know how that sounds, but hear me out. Mateo needed to stay in the country to finish med school. I was broke and desperate to split rent in San Francisco, where even studio apartments cost more than my monthly salary. My roommate Ben suggested his girlfriend's friend, who was facing deportation. He's clean, quiet, and desperate, she said. Perfect match for your situation. We met at a Mission District Starbucks on a Tuesday. He was already there when I arrived, hunched over thick medical textbooks, highlighter marks all over his hands. The dark circles under his eyes told me he'd been pulling all-nighters. When I sat down, he looked up and said, "You must be the woman who needs a husband." Straight to business, I liked that. We talked for exactly 47 minutes. He needed legal status to avoid losing his medical school spot 3 months before graduation. I needed someone to help cover my $1,500 rent. We both needed to convince immigration we were legit. He had no criminal record. I had good credit. Perfect strangers entering a contract. The wedding was just us and 2 witnesses at City Hall on a Thursday morning. I wore my only decent dress. He wore a button-up shirt that still had the fold creases in it. We exchanged rings from a convenience store, took an awkward selfie for immigration files, and shook hands afterward like we'd just closed a business deal. Our apartment became a study and polite coexistence. He claimed the living room as his study space, medical textbooks creating fortress walls around him. I worked double shifts at a tech startup, coming home exhausted while he was already deep in flashcards. We'd pass each other in our tiny kitchen, maybe say good morning, share the coffee maker, and carefully rotate schedules. For 6 months, we were like the world's most courteous strangers. He studied 18 hours a day, surviving on instant ramen and sheer determination. I worked 70-hour weeks trying to prove myself at a company that treated junior developers like disposable coffee filters. We developed a rhythm of avoidance that somehow worked. I'd leave him dinner leftovers in the fridge. He'd buy my preferred coffee.
Click the link in my profile to watch the exciting follow-up.